Welcome to your week ahead, your energy alchemy forecast for November 10th through the 16th. The theme of this week is roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Okay, hopefully you understand that reference. So today on Sunday the 10th, no major astrology, but tomorrow on the 11th, we have Venus moving into Capricorn. That will be there until December 7th, okay? And this is helping us to build a foundation for the future. Venus is wherever we are putting our passion towards something, our creativity towards something, and Capricorn is the structure and the foundation of our life, okay? It is quite literally the patriarchy, but you also see it as the patriarch, the one who builds and maintains the household, okay? So conventionally speaking, don't cancel me, don't come for me. Just talking about the zodiac. So this is like building a really strong foundation for the future, and we have that for a couple weeks until November 7th. Until December 7th. On Tuesday, the 12th, we have Mercury, the planet of communication, squaring Saturn, our karmic bootcamp instructor. And this to me is like do you have all the facts? Do you maybe need to find out some more details? Because Saturn is the natural ruler of Capricorn. It's not currently in there, it's in Pisces, but it is connected to that Capricorn energy. And so even this is still about our foundations, but do you have the facts? Or is that Pisces energy getting in the way of you being able to see things clearly and therefore muddying the information that you have? This is a little bit more of a challenge aspect. And so it's asking us to do something here. And to me, this is like, find the facts. Make sure that all the information that you have, like your ducks are in a row. Wednesday and Thursday, no major astrology. And then on Friday, we have Saturn, that planet that is our karmic bootcamp instructor, in Pisces going direct. And then we also, same day on Friday, have a Taurus full moon. So this is like the Lizzie McGuire movie when they're like, hey now, this is what dreams are made of. That's what this energy feels like. Saturn going direct is like all of these dreams that Pisces has just allowed us to have in this lovely Pisces energy. Now it's grounding itself back in that Saturn energy, which is a little bit more of like a tether to, it's kind of like the hand holding the string to Pisces' very helium balloon. It wants to float away, but Saturn kind of keeps it nice and grounded. And so that energy going direct, Saturn has been retrograde. It's going direct on the 15th, pulls the balloon back down to earth. Okay. And then the Taurus full moon, Taurus is about our resources, our money. And so having this full moon here feels like there's an illumination around a dream that we've had that maybe was a little untethered, but now we're learning how to ground it, especially because Taurus is an earth sign, learning how to ground it and actually potentially monetize it. So there's something really lovely about the energy on Friday. Okay. And then Saturday, the 16th, is the sun is in opposition to Uranus. So this is like Uranus's quick shifts, especially with the sun there. It's illuminating that energy or highlighting that energy. There's quick shifts. It's about the fact that details matter. And so it kind of came up earlier in the week. Do you have all the facts? And then it comes up again later in the week. The details matter here. The devil is in the details. It matters. You need to pay attention to these things. So there is a dream that is unfolding. There is something even like with Uranus, there is something even futuristic about it, but we need to tether that to our reality and to what is unfolding in our reality. So let's see what's coming up for our future and how we can get there. Okay, we'll do our pick a pile. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay. Pile number 1, Spirit Keeper of the North. Okay, so when it comes to where we're going, north is death. And I don't necessarily mean physical, I mean metaphoric. It tends to be like where we almost even have this feels like a message that came up not too long ago, a few videos ago. But this tends to be an energy where we need to surrender or let go. It can even be an ego death. Maybe you thought your life was going to go in this direction and now it's going in this direction and you're watching that unfold. You have to pay attention to that. So there is a sacrifice that needs to be made in order to get where you're going. But where you're going is your soul's purpose. Now it came out reversed, but only because you haven't made the sacrifice yet. So you need to reflect on this week what it is that you need to release and let go of so that you are able to step into this new world that you're creating for yourself without any of the baggage or the emotional, turmoil of the last however long. Again, where we're going, we don't need roads. Where you're going, you don't need that skill, resource, talent, knowledge. You don't need it anymore. You don't need that habit anymore to keep you safe. You don't need that behavior anymore to keep you safe. So it's paying attention to what it is that you need to release, because there is a sacrifice or a surrender that kind of comes with the spirit keeper of the north. Okay, so that is for you. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Okay. Ooh, walking in beauty. Love it. And then the Tower. Not necessarily the easiest energy. So where you're going there with the Tower, this feels more like what's happening. Again, there's a crack in the foundation when it comes to the Tower. There is something that is being almost highlighted when it comes to the Tower energy that is, it's almost even illuminated here. But there is something in the Tower that is like, there's a crack in the foundation. And especially because this week is all about rebuilding our foundation and making sure that the foundation is really strong for the future. There might be quick and sudden changes. There might be things that are crumbling around you, but they're supposed to be crumbling so that you're able to repair whatever that foundation is and move forward without cracks. And then there's also then walking in beauty, which is almost even expressing gratitude for what you have been taught by seeing the crack in the foundation. That crack in the foundation allowed you to be able to step into the next truth that is coming for you, or building the next foundation. Otherwise, you would have just kept building on top of a foundation that is already cracked and not doing well. So the fact that you saw it, you need to hold gratitude and reverence for the fact that you had enough foresight or enough sensibility to be able to see it and see it clearly, so that you didn't continue to build on top of something that was eventually going to crumble anyway, and building even higher on top of it, and creating then a whole world that is desolate. Now you have pieces to pick from to rebuild the foundation, whatever's going to feel really good. Let go of everything else. Okay. That is for you, pile number 2. Pile number 3. Okay. Oh, I love this. Spirit keeper of the South. This is all about abundance. Okay. So where you're going is into the path of abundance. Where you're going is into the experience of expansion, into the experience of a new day. It's almost like a reset. And then it's so interesting. It's like, you need to let go of what is boring you, though. There is stuff that's holding you back that is more of like, it's creating discontentment, and it, whatever that is, you need to let go of that before you move. And it is discontentment. It's like, your life can't be expansive and you're discontent. Your life can't be abundant and you're discontent. They're not in the same vibration. So you have to almost see where you're feeling that and then let go of it, because scarcity is scarcity across the board. If you're like, I'm so bored, I haven't created in so long and there's no time to, well, then you're lacking and scarce in time, and that still impacts your abundance overall as an overall energy. Okay, so you need to be able to move from discontentment into contentment and actually start looking at where life is abundant for you and where it's expanding for you, because it is expanding. All right, this was a nice quick video, but I guess what I didn't say earlier is I have a full moon workshop. Full moon workshop with the workbook. You can get both. They are one price, $22. Otherwise, you can join Patreon for just $12 a month. You get every new and full moon workshop and workbook included in that price. So if you've been thinking about joining Patreon and joining the group, you should, because you will get all of these resources for much cheaper, and you will be able to support yourself as you move through your life journey. Okay, so if you want to go deeper into this is what dreams are made of type of energy, then I suggest that you go and get the full moon workshop. I will put it here, tag it below, so that you can get it. And otherwise, I will see you next week.